What's up, guys? What we did so far, and I streamed it all, but it all got missed, is we went and got the saw spear without dying, but that doesn't matter anymore, does it? Maybe I got it in my capture gallery, hopefully. Just as a challenge, we got the saw spear, picked it up manually. We haven't been to the dream yet. We don't got any pistols or nothing. And I just felt like fucking talking rather than just playing the game myself. So I was like, I'll fucking stream it. That way, even if no one's in here, when it uploads afterwards, I have an excuse to talk to myself, I guess. I hate quiet at night. I hate it. I get like this cabin fever thing. I can't fucking sleep. I'm an insomniac. There's a lot of problems. Video game plays right into it. That's why I like streaming a lot. It's because even if no one's in the chat and no one's fucking watching the channel, I'm talking as if someone is, just in case someone walks in or sees the video, walks in, just in case someone pops in or sees the video uploaded later. I got an excuse to fucking talk, rather than allow my mind to talk to itself, which will drive itself crazy. My face will fucking look like this guy by the time it's done. Here, check him out. Yeah. Fucking demon. I actually have a reason why I built his face. This is a fucking member of the Healing Church. This is how obsessed I used to be with Bloodborne. He's a member of the Healing Church that was left during the Scourge, the first Scourge. And what happened, we already have the saw spear, so for new play, you know what, I'm gonna go with something I'm really bad at. But the lore behind this character and why he looks like he's burnt and all that shit is because he's from Old Yarnum. You know, I kind of want to go with the blunderbuss, just for the parry window, because it's more like Dark Souls 3. I feel like it converts better to Dark Souls 3. Yeah, we can buy the pistol later, and it's gotten better crowd control. So I had this idea. I used to be so obsessed with Bloodborne. I used to think about Old Yarnum and all the little fucking details and of the story and the lore and all that fucking shit, and just thought, like, how could I find an excuse to make a like crimson black charred looking character? And I thought, well, Old Yarnum burnt to the ground. Maybe fucking there were members of the Healing Church who went there to save their families because that's where their family lived, and they feel betrayed by the Healing Church because they burnt their fucking house to the ground and their family with it. That, yeah, that's my fucking excuse for making this guy. He's the Forsaken One. That's his original name. I think the name of this character in this playthrough is Fuck. And if I have the footage of the run so far, then you'll see why. We got 5 fucking insight. Holy shit, son. Maybe we should just go really challenge ourselves and run to fucking Bloodstarved Beast. Like epic name, bro. No, epic name, bro didn't pick up a gun. We're already here. Fuck. Definitely gonna get some shit though. We got 5. We don't need 5. Let's get the top hat. Right. Oh. Yeah. Alright, we're good to go. So I got 6,000 souls, and fuck it. Let's go kill the cleric beast with 6,000. We should definitely pick up some blood vials though. For real. Don't need that many. Let's just stock the fuck up. We don't gotta worry about it later. Oh, I should have bought throwing knives to demonstrate how to really whoop the cleric beast's ass, but I think I have 2 already, so that means that we are set. Oh, it's not supposed to be set up like that. Oil urn 1, Molotov 2. Always. As far as projectiles, if you're new to the game. We got 3 throwing knives, so we can demonstrate how to fuck the cleric beast up with just your pistol and throwing knives. Oh, we don't have a pistol. That's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big problem. My cigarette won't go out. It's gonna burn a hole in this fucking OJ bottle. Go. If all of a sudden my character stops fucking moving, good, I'm making sure the fucking stream didn't go down again. If all of a sudden my character stops fucking moving, that means I took too much kratom and I'm having a nap. But I'll come out of it 15-20 minutes. Which, truthfully, to my friends, you know, oh, we can talk to this guy finally. We had to run past him. We ran past everything.
You're not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
Gilbert's like the coolest NPC if we're just talking on a moral way, like a moral level.
Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
The important thing with Gilbert is to notice is he says he's new to Yarnum.
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward, and deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yarnum, normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum.
Alright, so I can't remember the word for word what he said, but you heard him talking about the fact that he sounds like he's saying like he's not been in Yarnum since his birth or his childhood or nothing like that. He's pretty new to it. And let's put down, is there something like help? Respect will work. So you get the how do I say this to them and let them know what the fuck I'm talking about? I'm trying to tell them that look at the flame sprayer. I wonder if they have a flame sprayer listed. Just put item. Special item. You notice how he comes off like he's pretty new to Yarnum, like he came here recently to be healed. Oh, I forgot to point. Anyway, he's the only NPC like without an agenda, like 100% agendaless, but also good-natured to you. Like other NPCs might have, I don't know, like Eileen. You guys have shared interests, so yeah, it makes sense that you guys would help each other. But Gilbert, he just fucking hates this place apparently, and he's a nice guy. You go back to him later, you get the flame sprayer as long as you exhausted his dialogue. Good shit. Forget how or when, but I think it's after you kill Vicar Amelia. I might be wrong. Actually, after Vicar Amelia, Gilbert might not be quite himself anymore. I mix it up. That's why I'm playing this game again. Because I don't remember what I fucking learned about this game. Epic Name Bro said it best in the Dark Souls playthrough. It was probably From the Dark, but it stuck with me because I was like, that's so true. That's what I thought when he said it. And what he said was, you know, with Dark Souls 1, and this is Epic Name Bro, he's like, I have forgotten more about Dark Souls 1 than I have ever learned about it. That's how I feel about Bloodborne. When I come back to it, like, okay, I know the granny's here and I can get her to come to Cathedral Ward or Iasefka's clinic, but as far as details, other parts of the game, especially during Yargul on Village, like Yargul Village, I don't know shit. I haven't not memorized it all. Anyway, I kind of want to, before I go to Cathedral Ward, I hope Eileen's still here, probably not, but I kind of want to take advantage and kill her, so I can get the Blades of Mercy early. So we might have to skip her quest line if she is here. I was kind of hoping she wouldn't, so I'd be forced not to murder her ass. But I don't know, man. I'm doing this. I'm streaming. I'm talking about shit that can help players that don't know much about this game. But I'm doing the playthrough for myself, and I do want to do her quest line. But I want them Blades of Mercy. Fuck it, we can get them later anyway. Anyway, if you wanted to kill her easy, what you do is backstab her twice, get the 2 viscerals that would damage the fuck out of her health. Then when she aggroes on you, you sprint out here, and then stand right about here. And as long as she don't throw daggers at you and shoot you, which she will sometimes, she should jump off the ledge, fall to the center, and then you can go down here. Well, I'll show you. You drop down to the lower level, and then you can do a few things. You can throw throwing knives at her. It's a lot safer to use a Molotov. I got to get used to the parry window on the blunderbuss now. It's a lot safer to throw Molotovs, but you could also, I'll show you where you'd stand too. You can throw Pugnant Blood Cocktails down, and all the rats will aggro on where you throw it. So you throw it by her feet, they'll aggro, and sometimes they'll attack her and finish her off because the drop, that fall, takes away a lot of her health. But other times she'll fucking be standing at the wall trying to hit you, even though her AI doesn't understand that she can't from down here, and she'll just slice the rats into pieces in like one fell swoop. But she'll fall right about here, and you want to stand about here, at the far out. Throw Molotovs, and when you throw them, you want to be really careful and demonstrate, like, oh, okay, fuck. Look how far it drags you. You don't want to drag yourself off, but you just toss them at her and pick her apart. And a Pugnant Blood Cocktail, you can literally throw it right at your feet on this ledge, and those rats over there will come down, and maybe they'll finish her off. But it's an easy way to get access to her garb and the Blades of Mercy, which are some of the best dex weapons, skill weapons in the game, period. Not just that, it's some of the best PvP weapons, period. Because of one shitty move that everyone loves to use. But when I PvP with them, I'm not really a big fan of dashing in R1. I like try not to do it. However, it's hard not to because it's a great move and you have to dash to evade your opponent. But a lot of people, you'll notice when you run into them with the Blades of Mercy, they will just straight up dash R1, dash R1, dash R1, because that attack's so deadly. I hate that shit personally, but you know, everyone's gonna play the way they're gonna play. Now I gotta go get the fucking hunter garb. I gotta go do that. So we're gonna head past here, backtrack a little bit. Over here we have a werewolf with a torch, unless he's behind us. He's usually around this area, but he'll walk all the way down there and go back and forth and shit like that. But I'm gonna go to Central Yarn. I'm gonna go to the other sewers. I bet if anyone is watching this, probably no one, but that's fine. I'm talking to myself. Got an excuse. But I bet if anyone is watching this right now, they're screaming at the fucking television or the computer, you dumb fucking retard. There was a much quicker way to get the hunter garb than the way you're going. But I was gonna say, go fuck yourself, but since I picked up the Cold Blood Dew, which I double checked just to see if it was there, but didn't expect it to be, I'm gonna say, well, I was coming to get the Cold Blood Dew, so go fuck yourself. Alright, so, ooh, did I kill him? Yes. You're dead, right? Yes. Can't resist those bullets. Alright, let's do some cheese on the werewolves. That's a good technique for new players. That's a good reason to come here. Cold Blood Dew really wasn't that. Oh, big deal. I'll get it right back from you. Wine ass. Oh, almost got it. Ran out of stamina. Okay. This is a great way to get bloodstone shards, and almost guaranteed at the very least, as far as drop quality, blood vials. And that's aggro the wolves, and you can parry them very easily at low levels, but it's a lot easier to just get them to come down. I'll probably walk out and parry them, or I'll try to parry them at the door. I want to demonstrate how you can kill them and they can't kill you at all. I don't have the torch, unfortunately. I'm playing in a very strange way. You just do that over and over again. And you can tell the serrated damage, like, you can do the charged R2 with the axe. That works really good. It'll hit them both. But the saw spear, because of the serration damage, they're susceptible to that. Well, it's just another type of damage, so it's really actually doing... It's eating at their health bar, but more than I expected. Because I usually don't get the saw spear. I usually just run to the Hunter's Dream, get the axe, no matter what character I'm using, start that, and just spin for the wind charge R2 until I get to whatever weapon I plan on using. Although I have used saw spear a lot. Ooh, don't die. I thought he, dude, he had an opportunity. He could have fucked me up. I thought he was going to. Alright, so Cleric Beast. How to deal with him. First, we gotta deal with this douchebag. He's gonna try and back up. Don't fall for it. Just smack at nothing, and he'll see now he's coming after us. He doesn't normally do that. He tries to drag you into the crows. Manual aim. Shot him in the kneecap. Great job. Impressive troll. Terrifying. I think I might use the saw spear, man. I think I might use this as the main weapon, and then one of the DLCs as a backup. Something similar to it. Beast Cutter Scythe or whatever it's called. Thinking about that. Alright, this is the first thing you do. If you have Molotovs, use the oil urn. Oh, I don't have Molotov. So we just hit him with an oil urn. See that? Dagger to the face, to the head. Automatic visceral attack right off the bat. Now if you had the pistol, you can light his head up, and even if you, it is timing based, you can parry him by shooting him in the head with the pistol. But you can also just get him dazed by shooting him over and over and over again in the face. It does work. We're taking our time. I feel like as far as the dagger goes, the automatic visceral, like moments like that, I fucked it up. Now he's healing himself, isn't he? I'm not sure. I feel like the automatic dagger parry is a time-based thing. I don't know this is for a fact at all, but I feel like after a certain amount of time we can do it again, so I'm waiting for this last dagger. I'm not even going to try and time it. I'm going to try and throw it at an unopportunistic time just to test it. If you have the pistol, 2 shots, I believe 2 shots, 2 to 3 shots usually guarantee you a visceral attack to the head. No, unlock! What the okay, I don't know how I survived that. I was locked on, my camera got stuck, but we're still here, I guess. Okay, we're wasting way too much ammo. I hate that move. I fucking hate it. He gets me every time. I never get used to it. I never learn not to do it. Unlock. Stay unlocked with this guy. Oh, see? I'm not dying to the Cleric Beast. That cannot happen. I want to get the dagger. Oh, didn't do nothing. Well, in the beginning of the fight, you always get that automatic visceral attack, so make sure to throw it in the beginning of the fight. I think he would be really susceptible to the stab too. Yep, he is. If you use the axe, which is what I recommend for all new players, just charge R2 when you can. That'll fuck him up. Spin for the win. See, as soon as I lock on, if you're locked onto them in Bloodborne, they're locked onto you. Just like it's easier for you to maneuver if you're locked on. Instead of rolling, you can dash. Well, they can follow you better when you're locked onto them, just like you can evade them better. So keep that in mind. trying to get close enough so the blunderbuss actually fucking matters, but appears like I'm failing. I'm really getting my ass whipped. Don't remember his moveset, so don't want to take any chances, but... Oh. Just died to the cleric beast. That's fucking awesome. I'm so proud of myself. 2,000 souls. Awesome. Stop. See, okay, now I just got caught in the idea that I was gaming for someone else and that I was streaming because I think this is a good idea to stream this shit. I need to relax and remember. Just trying to have a good time. But I'm also not going to put up with that type of shit. So, here's a good technique to use against the cleric beast. We could level up right now, but to guarantee that we fucking destroy this cleric beast, we're going to spend our echoes elsewhere. We don't have oil urns unlocked. I don't know how to unlock them too. It's most likely the cleric beast. Most likely. When you get 11 Molotovs, even without oil urns, that is going to help us a ton. I should have got the axe to show you the axe, because the axe strat with the cleric beast, because there is a pretty simple strat you can use with the axe against cleric beast and do quite well. Again, if you're new to the game, use the PlayStation pad. Make use of it. That way your D-pad isn't full of shit, you know. D-pad, you want quick things. This pad's great too. I also would not put the notebook at the end like that. I would put something fast there. But I like the silencing button. I like to put the notebook either here or here. Well, see, I put the beckoning, resonant, sinister. So I'll put the notebook right here, because I do like to write notes. And then here I'd put the beckoning, and then over here we put the resonant, which we'll buy, and then the sinister, which we'll also buy. But point is, you don't need to put your bold hunter's mark in the D-pad, because pressing square is faster than pressing this X. But X, it's pretty quick too. Might as well make use of it. What's up, Gurnham? Yeah, I know, major spoiler, right? Small resonant. I guess I could just show you the co-op strategy of how to beat the cleric beast, which is fucking pathetic, but I don't feel like co-oping. I mean, actually I do, but I feel like this is a challenge run subconsciously. Where am I going? What was I gonna do? Central Yarn. Alright, so this time Molotovs. Cleric Beast Molotovs. And I'm gonna take a break. But I'm gonna fucking, if this is actually recording, I'm gonna stream this like my old school stream. It's just gonna be long. There's gonna be 15-minute breaks. There's gonna be, I don't know, other shit. But I honestly think probably beat the Cleric Beast and then not. I mean, you hear my voice going quiet. I'm about to nod out, son. I never recommend anyone take too much kratom. But if you do, the worst thing that happens is nodding out, and it's not gonna kill you. Technically, it is possible if you're a dumbass and you take if you take a shit ton of. I don't think anyone can OD on kratom per se, just naturally, because you'd have to eat so much that before you OD'd, your body would, I'm pretty sure your body would puke it out. However, if you did enhanced leaf, like something that's like one cap that's enhanced, that's where kratom could get dangerous because of respiratory suppression. But yeah, totally legal, great antidepressant, and fun recreational substitute for alcohol when you party, so. Gonna use the visceral just to stagger him so we can get some space. I don't know what the fuck that was. Poor guy. That is not the fastest way to the Cleric Beast, so which is? Oh. It kind of is. Because we would have just came through the other. Oh, it's definitely faster in the way I'm going. because we would get in this house through that door over there a lot quicker. You survived that? That's gay, man. Should have two-shotted you. Guess that's, see? If you had 15 skill with the professional, I'm almost positive. Professional class starts with 15 skill. Saw Spear levels very well with strength and skill, but primarily skill. I think it goes to a C, maybe as high as a B. I can't remember, but I think it's a C. But usually the 1-2, aka R1, L1, any form of that will usually two-shot these guys. And that guy down there ate it like a champ with 0.000.01% left of his health and survived. So 15 is a significant breakpoint in skill scaling. That's all I'm saying. 15. The number 15 is significant for arcane, it's significant for skill, blood tinge, everything. It's about, it goes a little like this: 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, and then 50. Shit gets crazy at 50. See when I pull it out how it does more damage? The trick form does more. The trick form of the Saw Spear does more serration damage, I'm pretty sure. So after you hit L1 and snap it out, either before that it's just blunt damage and slash damage, or one of the two. I'm not sure, I'm an idiot. But when you hit L1 and snap that spear out, we just lost 2,000 souls. Snap that spear out like this, like that. That stab seems to really fuck them werewolves up, so I'm gonna use that. I love this weapon. Love it. Very underrated. In fact, when I was really good at this game, which is what I'm working on doing, again, this is a really stupid content. This content in this stream is really fucking dumb, right? Why the fuck are you streaming it? Why, Jesus? Why? Well, because I want to talk to myself, like I said, but I was going to play the game anyway, and I just enjoyed talking to myself as if people are watching. Because I just like explaining shit. I guess I just like to hear my own voice. Is that fucking sad? I don't know. Because the truth is, that's not true. I don't like the sound of my own voice. If you show me a recording of myself, I go, ugh. Like when I edit videos, it disgusts me every time I hear my voice. I hate it. But I just like talking. I love talking. So that's the main reason I'm streaming this. But I'd be gaming it anyway. And I think I might go back to that thing where when I game, I stream. Like, not like, I start with this new channel, I started doing that, you know, planning out videos and stuff like that, and I think I'm gonna go back to when I pick up the controller, it will be streamed. You know, unless I'm talking to a friend about personal shit, something like that. That scenario is different. This is so cheesy. Let's try and at least parry this guy and fucking earn it. Oh, we can't earn it. He's on the stairs. Oh, nice shot. Oh my god. Oh, look at that pimp. Slow walking. Is he doing that on purpose? He's probably just playing it the game for the first time. We should get the Sinister Ball and do some low-level invasions. That sounds like fucking... Fuck yeah, dude. And watch, we're gonna run into massive twinkers. People, because Bloodborne is so easy to run, you could go get some, like for instance, if we wanted to, we can go pretty much get Eileen to damn near suicide herself right now. Right? Okay, right now. Get them Blades of Mercy, just keep running through Central Yharnam and get the Blades of Mercy, and then we could PvP. That sounds like fun. Then we could PvP people that are level 10, and they will not stand a chance. Oh. See, I don't suck as bad as you think I do. I'm just, like I said, this is how I'd be playing if I wasn't streaming. Maybe even a little better, but still just as reckless, but maybe a little better because I wouldn't be talking. Sometimes I think the talking keeps my mind. I can't help it. I love streaming. I love talking. Give me an excuse to fucking talk. And give me an ear and I will fucking bleed that fucking drum the fuck out. I will beat it up like dick beats pussy. I like talking. I like explaining shit. Articulating myself. So I guess if I wasn't streaming, I'm enjoying the fuck out of this right now just because I'm talking. I love talking. Alright, let's stop fucking around. Most important thing is get the hunter's garb. Now, that staircase we just walked down, if you went straight across, like literally straight across at the top of the stairs, and we'll go walk straight the way I pointed, you're at the area where the dogs and the gunmen, that little mob walks out and you lure them away. And right before that is the troll with the torch banging against the wall. And then right before that is the big area with all the fire and fucking the mob and shit like that. And that ladder leads back up, just so you know. And then before the fire mob in the troll area, there's also... Well done. There's also fucking crows with the oil urns, which are pretty mandatory if you want to run Gascoigne or the Cleric East and shit like that. So, I don't remember what my point was, or what it was going to be, but let's just make a point. This game is very easy to run and just sprint across shit. Oh, if you run the game, you should... That area that I was pointing to, you should come down the stairs here, just run across the bridge with 2 werewolves on it, come across the bridge, do what I did with the first werewolf with a dive attack, or sneak up behind him and do the visceral that way. Kill this guy, drop down on this lever, that's not a lever, whatever that thing is, wooden dick, and get the thick cold blood, because that's got a decent amount of souls for early game. Watch out for this guy. That's why I say kill the other werewolves. You don't want them on your ass while you're dealing with them. Because right here is not just the best early starting garb. It's really one of the best garbs in the game. If we're just talking pure physical defense, it's up there. There's a lot of things that that beat it as far as physical defense goes. But yeah, this is very high. In fact, fuck fashion for now, because we need to... every time we get a new garb, we're going to wear that garb for the area. That's a good challenge. 244. Really? What I consider high for physical damage reduction in Bloodborne is... I don't know, like significantly high is like 275 to 295. We're at 244. Really, anything around 255, you're good. And we already have 244, so that's really fucking high. That's really significant. It's gonna help us out a lot with the Cleric Beast. When you pick this up, roll away, because these motherfuckers want to kill you. Said it like Eminem. I'ma kill you. You don't want to fuck with me. I don't remember the other lyrics. No, you can, with the axe, you can destroy these fucking things. With the saw spear, not so much. And if you do get hit by them, it is one of those things where, like, see right there, you get hit once and you think, these things are fucking useless. But if you get hit by 2 of them, especially at one of those, you're gonna get stunned and you might die. So be very careful. Can't remember what they drop. I'm sure they drop at least blood vials. Also, the poison's pretty fucking annoying. Let's do a charge. It's gonna put us... See, okay. If you had the axe, that crowd would have been dead. Instead, because of the saw spear, and because I suck, they backed me up into that person right there. I know your animations too well, guys. Was there an item behind you guys? I can't... Okay, fuck it. Doesn't matter. It's not important. Now, I'm gonna kill the pig just for blood vials, because I gotta use one anyway. Because my health is halved. And the pig is an easy kill, so we're gonna kill him for the blood vials. It's not true. I want to put my hand up something's ass, so that's why we're really killing him. Awesome. Don't do what I did, the R1 spam to finish him off. After you get the visceral, if he's still alive, charge the R2 before he even gets up, and it'll smack him right as he's back coming out of his iframes. That's the best way to kill him. Now we're back where we fucking started, but we're back with a much, much better garb. Oh, soul farming, blood echo farming, early in the game. If you are terrible at this game, if you picked up the PlayStation recently and it came with this, if you bought, or I don't know. If you're new to the game, you're terrible at it, but you need souls because you don't feel like putting in the time of dying over and over and over again. You can only push yourself so far. Go past the pig. You don't even have to kill him, but I would recommend it. As you can see, I think he gave us at least 500 blood echoes. Climb up here. If you're lucky, the troll will ignite himself on fire. If not, you have to kill him. Yeah, they patched it pretty well. It doesn't really happen anymore. Before, he would always like kill himself if he came up this ladder. But anyway, it only takes one bullet, right? And if you use up on the D-pad to get the 5 free bullets, and you only waste 1 blood vial, and I think we bought like 50 blood vials or some shit, 30, something crazy. It's not really a big deal, and he's gonna drop blood vials every once in a while. Okay. All the echoes we got, he knocked the boulder down and it killed all these enemies. Every once in a while, the troll will drop gold fucking coins, which are fucking useless. The only thing they're good for is when you first start doing chalice dungeons or in dark areas that are hard to remember. They're useful for, you know, like leaving coins. Like, okay, I'm gonna leave coins in this hallway so I know not to keep coming back down it because I've already been here. They're useful in that way. Other than that, they're just useful for, I guess, trolling PvP. We should PvP, that would be fun. But then I'd have to go back to the dream. We ain't doing that shit. Oh, timed that wrong. Got that right, though. Supposed to be killing the cleric beast, but I'm gonna come back to him. Fuck it. Like I said, I'm not streaming this to impress anyone. I was gonna play it anyway, so fuck it. Hit record. Give myself an excuse to talk to myself. If you do tune in, you're gonna learn a lot of shit. I'm gonna learn a lot of shit later, because just like Epic Name Bro said about Dark Souls 1, I've forgotten more than I learned. Okay, we already got the brooch. I didn't remember picking that up, because I'm fucked up. But you can give that to the little girl, or you can use it as a blood gem and put it in your weapon back at the workshop. Now, I think I'm going to give it to the little girl, because it's pretty fucking interesting. I haven't done that. I'm playing for fun. I haven't done that quest line in a long time. It's one of my favorite side quests, if you even want to call it a side quest. I don't know. Most games, I mean, most of the time you say that's not a side quest, that's pretty much just a small interaction with a little bit of story. But you know, the way Souls games do their lore, their story, it's a side quest. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals, keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. Ram the spider is who they're talking about, and Ram is a mysterious being. I used to think that it was a certain character. Ah, fuck it, I'll say it. I used to think that Lawrence was Ram. Before the DLC dropped, I was convinced for sure that Lawrence was Ram, but I was fucking wrong. But it's still quite mysterious of what the fuck exactly. I mean, I guess it's just a great one. It makes sense, but it's nothing like the other ones. It's very distinctly different than all the other old ones, great ones, whatever the fuck. I haven't played this game in so long, I can't remember what the fuck they're called. Great one, old one, you know what I'm talking about. Them celestial beings that he stole from H.P. Lovecraft with that cosmic horror bullshit. Yeah, I forgot my point, but I'm still talking to myself, so I'm good. This is one of my favorite cutscenes of all time, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's the first time in Bloodborne where you get that tink sound effect of you just found a new area. I think it is. And I just love this game so much that I felt so accomplished when I did it. I don't know.
I've been waiting for one of your ilk.
These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. There's some folk hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
So exhaust is dialogue, and basically you can send certain NPCs here if you tell them about it. Now, we were just talking about the brooch. What we just did, by exhausting his dialogue, will open up the opportunity to continue the story with the little girl who told us about this brooch. We found it on a woman's corpse. The little girl told us it was her mama's, and that her father was out hunting. Her father's Gascoigne, and Gascoigne killed his own wife because he's lost his fucking mind, because he thinks even his wife is going to turn into a beast. If we had let him finish fucking working the railroad at the cemetery, he probably would have went back and killed his daughter too. So we can use this as a blood gem, put it in our weapon, and if you're very new to the game, don't care about story, do it. Smash it. Just press X on it right now and we'll smash it. But I care about story. And if you care about story too, you like playing around with side quests and shit, hold on to this, don't smash it, and after you talk to this douchebag right here, go back and talk to that little girl and tell her about Cathedral Ward. Now, I want the monocular, and so shall we get it. This is where Eileen normally would be. I think killing the cleric beast triggers her to pop up here, so yeah, I hope I didn't. I wonder, I guess I could find out in this stream, but I've heard they might have patched it, but I think I remember something like if you don't kill a cleric beast or you don't do something. That's specific, huh? That's really specific. Anyway, there was a way where you could miss out on Eileen's questline, but one of the main ways was one of the guaranteed ways is not exhausting her dialogue and coming to Cathedral Ward, and she won't be there, that spot that I was standing in. But there were other fuck-ups. In fact, there was major fuck-ups when the game first came out, where she just wouldn't pop up. We're gonna get that later. I'm not picking that up till I start running Cathedral Ward, because like I said, every time I come to a new area, I'm gonna wear the garb of that area. Unless we run into another garb, then we can wear that garb, but that's how I'm gonna play the game. That's the challenge I'm gonna do, and I guess that's a reason to fucking stream. We'll call it the garb challenge. I don't fucking know. I didn't mean to lock on. It was manual aiming. Dead angle. Just want the fucking monoculars. That's so much to ask. Jesus Christ. That guy's got a big, beefy, shiny coins. Motherfuckers. Manual aim, bitch. Alright. Monocular. Seriously, one of the most important items in the game. I won't waste a D-pad slot on it, but since at the moment we have room, I'll even throw this bitch away. Because, you don't need the notebook here. You really don't. You could always come to your main menu and pull it out if you want to write a note. It's not like it's a quick thing. It's pretty time-consuming, all that shit. Now, down here, we could start using the monocular. In fact, let's use it on this crow. You can fight with the monocular out. I think Sunlight Blade did it. And it's a fun way to play. It's a really fucking fun way to play with the monocular. Yo, dude, I got the chat open. I don't see any comment, though. That's strange. Let me reload the page. 1 second. But you can play the game with the monocular. You can shoot with it. In fact, we'll demonstrate that real quick. And it's a really fucking fun way to challenge yourself. It says chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. What the fuck? Hold on, I'll just pull it up on the screen. I don't give a shit. It's probably an advertisement for socks. No, it's Cholo, my main lady of the fucking video gaming world. How are you doing, my friend? I'm glad to even see you showing up for Bloodborne content. I know you not really that interested in that shit, but oh, Cholo, I'm glad you popped in here. I'll start downloading. I'm almost done with this stream. By almost done, I mean it could last anywhere from 10 to 200 minutes. I have no idea. Depends on my Kratom nod. But I think I'm going to nod soon, and then I'm going to pull it back up and stream. But I'm glad you popped in, because you just reminded me I'm at the house with the high internet speed connection right now, you know? So I'm downloading fucking Doom. I'm glad to see your fucking name. You reminded me of Doom. I'm going to download fucking Doom, because by tomorrow when I go back home, the slow internet connection, it takes 4 days to download that shit. So, you know, thanks for showing up. Seriously. Watching semifinals of League of Legends for now in this Doom. Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, Doom. Cholo, weren't you? Fuck yeah, thank you. And this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do a real-time review, even though I played a lot of it. I have a real-time review. I have the footage for most of the game, but I've beaten literally, I think, everything except the fucking final boss. So I'm just going to start from the beginning, and I'm just going to, it won't be a real-time review, it'll just be my second playthrough, having beaten everything but the boss. I'll say in the very beginning what I think of it, obviously, and then we'll just have fun and chat, and fucking you can help me again, because I missed a lot of secret rooms. And then at the end, based on how it ends, I'll give my score. Oh. And talking to you just got me killed, so you should give yourself a spanking. Oh yeah, if we ever make a Doom charm, so I'll ship you some to you, man. So you make charms. Hold on, let me go Picciolino real quick, which is Italian for piss. Let me go Picciolino real quick. Don't type too much, because I want to read what you say when I get back, because I'll be back very soon. 1 second. You stay with me, Cholo. Don't go nowhere. Oh my god, that was the door on my motherfucking PlayStation. That is the strongest system on fucking Earth. Watch now, it powers down and explodes. Wait, I gotta reach out of this charge shit. Oh. Oh. I hate that. I was about to sneeze, and now I can't sneeze. What happened was, I was sticking the mic in my ear, and my dumbass dropped the controller, and it fucking pulled on my eardrum, but we're good. We're good. We are good. Alright, since I got the chat up, let me turn off the iPad real quick, Cholo, and then we'll talk. Because then the internet connection will speed up. And since you're here, I was just going to read chat on the iPad, or if it was someone else, I was going to tell them, hey man, I'm sorry, but I want full screen, so I'll read your chat like at the end of the stream or something, but you demand, so. Alright, which one are you at? The boss might not be boss you think. I might not be at the end though, but I think I'm nearing it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want any spoilers. I don't even want to think. I don't want to learn if I'm at the end, but I think I'm at the end. Oh wait, I'm not at the end because I didn't even get to hell. Don't tell me anything. But I know it's a Doom game. I gotta go to hell first. So there's a lot more to play, but I still am gonna start from the beginning and run through it. And if you're there for all those uploads live, then we can find all those secret rooms. Does the X-Bone have Discord? I know nothing about Discord, and I do not play the X-Bone. I play PS4. And I don't know... a lot of my friends, every fucking friend I know on PlayStation has talked to me, do you have a Discord? So I don't know if it's on Xbox, or I mean if it's on the system itself, but like Skidonic does have a Discord, so that doesn't prove that PlayStation or Xbox have a Discord, but I don't know. My friends who play PlayStation talk about Discord a lot. I don't know if the Xbox has one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I don't know what Discord is. I know it's a social media thing and seems to be involved with video games, but might be completely independent of that, like Twitter or something. But I don't know what Discord is. Lay it on me. Explain it to me, dude. Because I just got an iPhone 4. I'm looking at it right now. I'm anti-technology. So like I don't have a Facebook. I used to have a cell phone. I threw my iPhone 4S into a fucking pond because I get so addicted to technology. A lot of times I'll go for months without playing video games. But for the first time in years, after realizing I have a technology addiction problem, which I only realized very recently, for the first time in a long time now, I feel like I have it under control. I know what I'm doing. I'm not letting it control my life or take over. Just wait till like Red Dead comes out, then I'm gonna be fucked all over again. But since I feel that way, like I got it under control, I'm going to get Discord because my friends are always fucking talking about it on the phone. Discord is like Xfire. Don't know what Xfire is. TeamSpank. Don't know what that is. Had an X with Skype and Facebook messaging. Sounds fucking fun. I'll do it. And since I have a phone, does that mean that I can stream and you can see my face? Because I honestly think that would be more fun for people, because I'm not funny like Skidonic or Frantic Midget or Dimmadome or Otstarva. I don't got that type of humor. I'm funny because I'm a stoner. You don't laugh with me. You laugh at me. You don't laugh at the shit I say. You laugh at who I am. So I think if I had a fucking screen on, it'd be better for viewers and more fun for people such as yourself. It's a group chat, so social media, but you can create a group within multiple different recent topic servers and sound voice channels. Definitely gonna make an account on that iPhone. I just got it today, so that's why I don't have a Discord yet, but I'm gonna get on that shit. And also, back in my parents' house in Wisconsin, I left my virtual reality goggles. I was gonna do the Resident Evil playthrough for Halloween, but fuck that shit. We'll just do it another day. We'll do it when I get the VR goggles sent in. I was thinking, hey, I only played Resident Evil 1.5 times, so I beat it once, played through it a little bit, but then finished it the second time. And the second time I played it in VR, and I stopped because it was too stressful on this certain boss fight. I was gonna do it for Halloween, but I'm not gonna just put it up now. I have it downloaded. I'm not just gonna start streaming Resident Evil just to stream Resident Evil. And it's been long enough where I will get scared. I'm not gonna stream it just because fucking it's Halloween time, try and get views. Fuck that. No, we're gonna do it right. I'm gonna get the goggles and I'm gonna get a camera. Put a camera on my face and we're gonna play through that shit. But that's down the line because I don't know how they'd ship it. Alright, we got a new garb. So this is the garb we're gonna wear in this area. Do you have Outlast? I can get Outlast. My brother has it, but you know what? Fuck Resident Evil. Actually, I should play Outlast because I've never beaten it. Maybe I'll do that first and then go back to Resident Evil. But Resident Evil's fun. It's not just scary. That's what my brother told me. He's like, look, Outlast is a good game. It's terrifying as fuck. He's talking about Outlast 2, actually. He's like, but he felt like Outlast 1 was better as far as just like unique. Like it had more heart, it had more soul. but Outlast 2 is terrifying, like truly terrifying. But he said Resident Evil is scary and an amazing game, where he felt Outlast was good. He thought it was an amazing horror game, but not just a stand-alone. Haha, I love when the dog does that. He's told me that he didn't like Outlast 2 as a standalone game. He's like, if it wasn't that scary, which is the point of it, he's like, in its genre, it's great, but it's not great outside its genre. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know why I'm yabbering about it so much. Hey, what were you saying earlier about a charm? Since we're in this area, we're wearing this garb. We go back to Yarnum. I'll put on the Yarnum garb when we go back. But oh, when we do go back, and we gotta kill the cleric beast still. Well, we gotta we gotta show you how to get to Old Yarnum, because I'm gonna upload an entire playthrough, and the playthrough is just gonna be back to Bloodborne. I guess I'll call it. I don't fucking know. Outlast 1 is more jump scare suspense. Outlast 2 is more psychological horror, but that stuff doesn't really scare me. See, well, you're a PC gamer. That shit terrifies me, because the last horror game I played, as far as like playing a horror game when it recently came out, was Amnesia, and that scared the living fuck out of me. Except I played Wolfenstein on the computer when I was a very young child, so I'm really good with the fucking mouse and keys. And after I got far enough in Amnesia, where like the water scene where you had to jump on all the boxes, everyone said, oh, that was such a suspenseful scene. Dude, I was hopping on those boxes like fucking Mario. That scene was not scary at all. So then the game went from terrifying to literally just not scary, because I could just outmaneuver the enemy. But Resident Evil is different. It's not just random shit popping up at you. I don't know. Why am I explaining Resident Evil? You probably played it. Yeah, I would agree with you about Amnesia being #1. But it stopped being scary for me after I got used to the mouse and keyboard again. So, but the reason a lot of those horror games scare me is because, like I was saying, before Amnesia, the last horror game I'd played was one of the Resident Evils, most likely. Unless you include like Manhunt or something like that into it. So like my horror reflexes for video games are not very well managed or worked out often, so I get spooked pretty fucking intensely. Like Resident Evil, you say why stream it in VR? Well, because first of all, VR is terrifying. Have you played any of this shit in VR, dude? I beat Resident Evil 7, then I was like, alright, got the VR goggles, I'm like, I'm gonna play it in VR. And I stopped at a certain boss. I played for a long time, but even though I knew it was gonna happen, it was terrifying just to have that animalistic reptilian mind tweaked out where you turn your head and oh my god, something's there and it's chasing you. Is fucking great. No, haven't played Resident Evil. Don't really buy games. That's one playthrough and that's it. Oh, I wouldn't agree with that, Cholo. Most Resident Evil games you think, you're just playing it, experience the horror, the story, and then you walk away. But Biohazard 7, I could play that game many times. There were 2 reasons I stopped with the VR. It wasn't just straight up, I can't handle VR, this is too much. It was just, I think I was playing Metal Gear at the time also, Phantom Pain, and I really wanted to play that. And there was a certain boss that was scaring the fuck out of me in VR because I was playing in Madhouse mode, which is what the difficulty you get after. Look, I don't know if you get Madhouse from the beginning. Oh, Old Yarnum. This isn't a fucking walkthrough, but fuck, let's do it. This town is long abandoned. Hunter's not wanted here. Awesome. Okay, we'll go there later. I don't want to open that door because I'm afraid I'll lose my chance to move Eileen to Cathedral Ward. I might have already lost it, triggered it somehow. It's really awkward when people expect me to get spooked in VR because I don't really get scared. Like jump scares get me because they're cheap. I get terrified in VR. I get totally immersed in VR. I'm one of those people where the first time I tried VR, it changed the way I thought about the world. Like, Not about the world. It changed the way I thought. Yeah, it did. But mainly about the future. I was like, oh my god, I don't need a girlfriend. I don't need a wife. If I want to feel what it's like to raise a kid, in 20 or 30 years, they're going to have this VR shit down so much that you're going to be able to fucking have a fucking goddamn family built for you, and boom, just live it out. And here we are, finally talking to a doll for the first time. Oh, don't we have dick cold blood? But VR, I get totally immersed, totally lost in it. As long as I can't... The shitty goggles, you see the cracks of reality coming through. That fucks it up. But VR fucking tweaks me out, dude. Not just horror. Any type of game. Oh, I'll tell you one thing. You said, you know, some VR short horror games, films that get you hard. If you can get me on if you can get them on PS4, let's hear every recommendation. In fact, I'll open up a Discord. We'll open up a Discord live on stream. What do you say? Okay, we're going quality. So I'm gonna go skill first for the visceral attacks. Yeah, I'm not using any strength weapons that require anything, so I'm just going skill to 20 before I touch any stat. If you're new to the game, most important stats is first, vitality. Second, your damage output. Third, your endurance. Blood tinge is great for... it increases the damage of your guns. Arcane increases magic damage, but also what spells you can use, as well as, you see that thing that says discovery? That's the likelihood of finding items. Arcane will increase that. If you want to get more drops, bring it, but you don't want to be a mage, bring it to 15, then leave it alone. Alright, cool, Chola. That's what we'll do. We'll do it soon. I gotta beat the cleric beast, and then we'll fucking do this shit. Cause I've talked about Discord with people so many times. Fuck it. We'll just play the stream loosey-goosey as fuck. Cause that's what this channel is gonna be. You saw my other fucking channel. You know I'm just the type person that kind of likes to stream just to communicate. I'm sure you could tell by the Doom streams that it's just like, I'm going to play Doom. I'm going to sit down and play it. I'll enjoy it more if I'm fucking talking to people and interacting with people while I do it. So I can't help myself fucking do it. Maybe it's because I'm an introvert in real life, so I get my social fix through this protective medium. Where was I going to go? Oh. We're going to go kill that fucking cleric bitch. Yeah, very chill. Not like very unprofessional. Not looking to. It would be nice to make money off it, but I don't need to anymore. I just got a job. I'm working on video editing and building a resume, so I'm just gonna edit videos for people, like commercials and shit. So now when I stream, now it's very pure. It always was chill, raw. That was always the idea, is to meet cool people like yourself, and I have Frantic, Skid, Shadow, Dimmadome, you're cool, but I don't know, man, fucking something's weird, we just don't click. But I've met cool people I wouldn't otherwise because of streaming. Skid and Frantic introduced me to Shadow. They met him in Dark Souls, but I wouldn't have met Skid or Frantic without streaming. I wouldn't have met you without streaming. So that's the way to meet cool motherfuckers, is to play your stream very... Oh, we got the flame sprayer. Very unprofessionally. Just enjoy yourself. Play a fucking game and just speak your fucking mind. Don't try and get views. And then a lot of people who might make you money will leave, but you want to talk to people who fucking aren't there to just consume content, but to interact, to fucking, you know, have a conversation like what we're having. She doesn't really like professional streams. Yeah, I fell off from them. I like Skid. I like Skidonic shit. I like Dimmadome shit. Dimmadome's a really good streamer. I think he'll be popular soon. He's very just in the moment, just raw. Like quality, sure, but if the person tries to be professional, it feels fake. Exactly. Like the person isn't really themselves, and that deters me. See, that's surprising. Well, it's not surprising to hear. I feel the same way, but it surprises me that people love the professional streams where, like, okay, Skid, for example, he doesn't, when he streams, that's fun as fuck. But what he mostly does, what his content is like planned out, premeditated, post-commentary, PvP videos. And I love him, because he's fucking hilarious. It's like watching a little 10-minute short video comedy thing. But I still love watching Raw streams. His friend, Dimmadome, I game with him pretty often, but I just wouldn't call Dimmadome a friend. I just don't. He's an acquaintance. We're fine with each other, but we just don't click. So, you know, I don't think he would ever hit me up to video game. I ever hit him up to game, but we will game with each other when Skid and Frantic are around. Dimmadome does very raw streams. I love him. I can't wait to get caught up. You should check out his channel. It's called Dylabee, Dylabee. He just fucking fires up the system, gets in contact with Frantic or Skid, or doesn't, and just says, like, we doing this? Oh, and Greg. But I've never heard Greg's voice. I always forget about Greg because Greg never talks. But those are the type of things I'm attracted to as well. Real. Just used to be able to grab that right through the fence before they patched it. Just real, raw. Find someone who's being themselves, not trying to make money, not trying to produce amazing quality content. And if you like their personality, good. If you don't thumb them down. Just fucking walk away. But if you like them, give them a thumbs up, and hey, you met a new friend. It's fucking fun. It's a cool way to communicate. And like I said, I don't do social media, so video games, since I play video games and since you can stream them right from your system, this is my social media. I ain't fucking on Twitter, though I am gonna open up a Twitter just to start learning the meme shit, because memes are fucking hilarious. And if, oh, there goes Cho, I talk too much. What was I gonna fucking say about this game that was important? I was literally had a thought where I was like, it's important to talk about. Don't remember. But where we're going right now, what we're doing is we're gonna talk to that girl and give her the tiny music box. And no, what we're doing right now is we're gonna die like a fucking retard. That's what we're doing. There was something else important about Bloodborne I wanted to get out there though, but oh well. What was I saying? Chola, did I talk you into a fucking corner there? Alright, what was I gonna say about Bloodborne? It is important if you are watching it. If you're like me and Cholo and you're watching this because you like watching raw streams, there was something I fucking had to say about Bloodborne that you need to know if you're new to the game. Yeah, I'm gonna check all that shit out, Cholo. I've seen memes. It's just because memes got big after I threw my phone into a pond, because I'm like, I am done with this shit. I'm too addicted. It takes over my life. And by the way, in a positive way, not even because of social media. Actually, two reasons. First of all, I don't like my friends and family being able to get a hold of me whenever the fuck they want. I don't like that. It drives me nuts. It like literally makes me anxious. And the reason why is because I don't like fucking talking to people all the time. I'm an introvert. Not an introvert, I'm a fucking hermit. I'm a proud hermit. And I don't like talking to motherfuckers all the goddamn time. I don't think motherfuckers, no matter who you are, my mother or my fucking enemy, I don't think you should just be able to text me whenever the fuck I feel like I'm on everyone's beck and call. So when I get a cell phone, I ain't giving my friends my number. No. And they say, well, how are you getting in touch with them? I have it all memorized. I can give you fucking every friend and family member that means a damn to me in my life. I can give you all their numbers off the top of my head right now. Also think cell phones fucking I think they're bad for the memory, because you don't have to memorize shit. You just throw it in your contacts. However, the one thing I'm looking forward to about having a cell phone again is memes. Memes are fucking great. It is a new breed of comedy. I feel like we don't even know exactly what it'll truly become one day. I think memes are going to be a big form of real, like every day, every moment, any situation, conversation in the future. I feel like it's going to evolve into something bigger than it is now. I mean, that's all it's done since it's come out. Are we going to die again? Not going to die again, are we? Cheap motherfucker. Eh. What do you think of that? Something about leveling your vitality and stuff. Oh yeah. Stats. I think I said it. Your damage output, pick your main damage output stat, put points into that, put points into vitality before that, and then endurance comes third in my opinion. But I really don't use much endurance in this game because I really think it's fucking overrated. Oh, I forgot we got the Thread of Cain. Let's switch it up. We got a new suit. Let's get some fancy shit going on. Cool. There's also something important I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, you brought it up at the beginning of the stream, but I can't scroll back and read. I don't want to hit select and go through it all. You said something about a charm when we were talking about Doom. Do you make charms for a living? Because that's badass. A badass way to fucking make a living. That's the case. Ooh, I like this weapon. It was hard for me to get used to the cane in the beginning, and it will be now too. But it, I mean, look, just manual aiming and hitting them. There's my blood echoes. That's what I came back for. And we're hitting them with dead angles, and look, it's just tearing them apart. Not bad. Something about leveling. Okay, it already is man. Oh, ye Doom charms and kinda. Oh shit, Cholo, I'm about to nod. Hold on. I can't fight it. My eyes need to close. Let me read your last comment first, though, because when I close my eyes, I can still stay conscious, even though I'll be physically unconscious, just enough where I can force myself to talk, but psychologically, my conscience will be on hyperdrive. So you said this last thing I'm read before I close my eyes. I have a set of the classic Payday characters for now, but I need to make more to sell. Oh, okay, so you're elaborating on what you do. So you're an artist. We've talked about this before, but remember I was playing Doom. And Doom is so intense that, you know, it was hard to read the chat, but I remember you and Skid talking about the artistry thing. And I thought you were a painter, but then I thought you said I was wrong. I don't know. But fucking... yeah, dude, I'll buy some of your shit. I need like 2 to 3 weeks to save up my rent money and shit. But, I'll fucking support you. I just gotta show me pictures. Payday is a game that I tried, loved, but never really played a lot of or even came close to finishing. But I thought the art design in it was absolutely fucking amazing. I thought it was just very, the concept, the conceptual art aspect, what do you call it? Not atmosphere, I don't know. I thought it was great. I don't know about the graphics. What am I trying to say? The art design in Payday. It's fucking just very unique. So Payday toys are badass. So I don't get it. You just make like fan shit, like trinkets. I'm sorry I'm talking so slow and so fucking retardedly, but see, right now in my head I feel 10 times smarter than I did before I entered the Kratom nod. But the body just doesn't want to move, and the lips require a lot more muscle and the tongue require a lot more muscle than we think. So every time I talk, I feel more shitty. Trying to embrace the nod. Man, you need to get some sleep. Now see, this isn't, it's not, that's what people always say when I talk about nodding, but nodding is not about sleep. It's about drugs. It's, I'm not on anything illegal. I'm not on a narcotic. I'm on a leaf, and when you take it responsibly in small doses, it's a great antidepressant and a great painkiller. But when you get crazy like I did tonight, it nods you out. Basically calms you down so much by antagonizing the opiate receptors in your brain. that your body kind of shuts down, but you're still 100% aware. You're 100% aware in your mind, you're conscious. I can hear my PlayStation humming. I can feel the fan blowing. I can hear the fan spinning. I can hear the bitch laughing somewhere off in the distance in the game. I can picture the room. You're very much awake, but you're just your body's. It's like dreaming awake. It's honestly, I've come up with my best ideas in this state of mind. I just sound. You'd think, oh, that's bullshit. You can't even talk right now. That's because my mind. Yeah, and well, you can't talk. You can't. Your body don't want to move because it's shutting down physically. Your mind goes into hyperdrive. Same with getting drowsy and drugs, though. I hate fighting sleep. See, the problem is I'm an insomniac, Cholo. I love fighting sleep. If I was in that Russian sleep experiment, I would have fucking transitioned into a goddamn demon. You would have to come up with a new pronoun for my ass. I love sleep. Yep, because you're entering the dream world. Or you wake up, and when you first wake up, like, that's when your thinking, for me, is like very uniquely. I was gonna say clear, but that's not the word. Just unique. The thinking I have right after sleep. It's because your mind's still in that dream world, that REM, rapid eye movement, the spirit realm. Honestly, my opinion, the spirit realm. Mind getting woke. It's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's like if you took away my sight and made me blind, I would become much more in tune to sound. My ears would be more capable, and vice versa. Well, if you take away my ability, I can move if I want to. For sure, I'm in control. It's close to sleep paralysis, but you're not paralyzed. But it feels so good to just give in. So, in fact, I'm going to give in, but I will be back on very soon. We gotta talk about the Doom shit, but this is a perfect opportunity to end this stream. Next one will start out with the music box and the little girl Cholo. Even though you don't like Bloodborne, it's pretty interesting what happens to this poor little girl and the way they deliver the story. Maybe it'll get you interested in Dark Souls just to see how they deliver the story, and maybe you'll pick it up on PC. But guess what, dude? I'm gonna give in. I'm gonna give in fully. I'm on this stream, and I will be on when my body wants to move again, which should be pretty soon. Holy shit, I just tried to fight a fucking nod for like 9 minutes. That's gotta be a record. More interested in the concept. And game design too. That's bad. Okay, so you like specialize in this shit. Well, now that I got fucking money coming in, I'll probably invest, man. Most likely. As long as a certain second job opportunity presents itself, I probably invest into your shit. But I'm gonna fucking nod right now. I'm gonna pop back on later. If you don't like Bloodborne, don't come back. Don't waste your time. But if you want to chat, definitely come back, because we don't even need to talk about Bloodborne. This is not a walkthrough. This is gonna be a walkthrough, but I was just playing Bloodborne. I'm gonna go back to how I used to be, raw. When I play a game, I'll stream it. When cool people like yourself show up to talk, we'll talk. But I'm gonna fucking nod on the stream, re-upload the stream. You'll see. I'll actually come back because I'll show you how the brain works after you give into a nod. It's badass. Laura's a bit too complicated and thought through for me. Would rather read it as a book. There's a really interesting thing about Miyazaki. I heard that he read a lot of English or Western civilization, medieval books, fantasy books when he was a kid, but his English wasn't good, so he could only understand half of the book, you know, because he's from Japan. And that's where he developed this way of telling stories vaguely, is because he would read the entire book, but because he only understood like half of the English, because he wasn't perfect at reading English, he would have to make the other half up with his mind, and apparently that's why he makes these games the way they are. 4 a.m. for you? Fucking 6 a.m. for me. Well, if you're back when I'm back, good. If not, sweet dreams. And a third thing, I will see you when the fucking Doom download. As soon as it downloads, like, I'm gonna put my PlayStation in rest mode, and because it's so late and no one's using the Wi-Fi but me, the Doom might download in literally, like, it could go as fast as like 30 to 60 minutes. If that happens, that'll be the next upload. Alright? And I need you around for that, because I do not know where the secret rooms are. But I can't fight it anymore, Cholo. The body wants to take its strange little catnap nod. I can't fight it anymore. If I fight it anymore, I'm gonna feel really strange. Just like, not strange, annoyed. The body's gonna be irritated if I don't give in. So I'm gonna give in, dude. But as soon as I get Doom, I'll fire it up and fucking... If you're not here in the stream, well, I'll contact you. I'll contact you on YouTube and let you know when I'm gonna stream Doom. It's not a nap, it's a nod. It's what heroin addicts go through. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll see what the mind's capable of. Peace out for now, dude.